You're clear on your why. You got the recipes down pat, and now you're just ready to start. So now you go to the grocery store, you look at the prices, and you're like, what? So yeah, it can be pricey to actually do an all raw vegan food diet for any number of days. So we're going to talk about some ways to combat that price where it's not going to break the bank for you. Coming up next. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, this is Raw Vegan Food Diet, and we talk about everything that will get you on the path to your optimal health. If you're not already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and the bell notifications to get updates on when I release new content. And please like and share this video if you find it useful. Now let's get straight into the topic. I beg to differ that you are broke, but let's say you're in between jobs, gigs, deals, or what have you. You can still maintain a raw vegan food diet on a budget, and I'll show you how. So my first tip is to check the groceries weekly circulars. Now, as you already know, many grocery stores have sales listed in these like pamphlets or leaflets that you can usually get online or in the front of the store, and those are obviously the weekly sales. Now, if you don't already do that, that will be helpful. And you can get some deep discounts on fresh produce or whatever else you would need to support you on your diet. So the next tip is don't get everything organic. If you've been struggling, you've been trying to get everything organic and you're just not making that much, it's good to start where you are. Even if people like to leave comments about, oh wow, that's GMO, that doesn't have any seeds. Well, duh, you want to buy me some seedless, or you want to come up to Canada in winter months and give me what you have in your tropical space? Okay, if not, then mind your business, and you guys are going to mind your own, and you're going to do the best that you can and start where you are. Specifically for those who are chronically ill, on chronic suffering, and you are ready to heal, and you have faith that if you just keep going, you will be able to afford that seeded melon or whatever other seeded grapes or organic foods that you prefer. The best way, if you're transitioning from a diet that's not raw and you're used to having like seemingly very cheap foods for the amount of food that you eat a month, let's say, the best thing to do is to check the Clean 15 list or the Dirty Dozen list. Now this list comes out every year, and it basically does exactly what it says it is. It's the 15 most cleanest raw fruits or vegetables that you do not have to buy organic if you can afford to right now. And the Dirty Dozen are fruits and vegetables that you just want to avoid. So if you kind of stay in that lane, and I've done that at first for a very long time, and every now and again when I can't find something that's organic, I will get a non-organic item and I feel just fine. So yeah, that's where you are, so start where you are. And the third tip I would say is buy less. Now, I'm not telling people to starve themselves, but sometimes there is a way that you can get certain fruits and vegetables that will fill you up more than, say, if you got a watermelon, for instance. That may not fill you up for the day. It would me at this moment, but there are different times in a month or different times where something very juicy and watery, maybe it's just not what you feel like right now. So get some avocados. Avocados are not very expensive. You get them non-organic. I'm not sure where you are, but you're gonna get something that's a little heavier, maybe a little starchy, like some ripened plantains. You can eat that raw. Something more dense, like lentil sprouts, chickpea sprouts. See, you have to be creative. Bananas usually are always reasonably priced and they are filling. So just get a lot of the foods, the fruits and vegetables, seeds, sprouts and nuts, whatever is available to you in your area at the time, and make that your meal. So you want to go on an all apple diet? Maybe not right now because apples happen to be on a dirty dozen list and you need to get them organic and it's just not quite adding up. That's okay. You do have to mix faith when it comes to going on a raw vegan food diet. Yes, I know you know by now because you've already approached your why that you deserve it and you're gung-ho and you're ready to go. And it feels like the money thing is slowing you down. And I'm just here to tell you it doesn't have to. I've done it. I've done it when my family was unemployed and we actually had to get food stamps. So not that we had to, but I got food stamps. And that was a big time where I transitioned my diet and I invested in organic foods and getting organic foods. So it's kind of like a bittersweet vibe. It's like I didn't have a whole lot, but what I did have, I used that to try to plant a seed for myself to turn my health around at the very least. And then eventually my finances went back up. So I didn't have to be on it forever. So that is actually another tip. If you are in between jobs and you can get governmental assistance, I understand some of us are embarrassed. Some of us feel like that would affect our mental so low that we wouldn't even come back from it. But sometimes we're in a mental space where we know it's just a transition. And everybody at some point has had a handout in some form or fashion, whether it's from your parents or your partner, friends, or anyone. So if that's something that is available to you, I suggest you do that. And these are the tips that come to mind. And hopefully you do not let lack of money stop you from going on this raw vegan health journey if you feel like you're called to be on it. I also have a lot of links in the description in my Amazon shop, and these are the most important things. So if you do find yourself with a good amount of money and you want to invest, these are either the appliances or the tools or the vitamins that you can align with when you get the type of money that you want as you go. So please check out the rest of my videos. Also check out my what raw vegans need as far as vitamins, supplements, if they need any at all. Please check out that video. And again, there are a lot of sales. Keep your eyes peeled. There are a lot of discounts. There are a lot of people that will give, but ultimately it's what you're giving to yourself and it's what your choice is. And 9 times out of 10, I want to say 10 times out of 10, the universe will provide, especially with you focusing and moving past any obstacle, whether financial or otherwise, and setting your heart and your mind and your actions in the direction of optimal health. The universe will bring that aid to you. And I hope that this video helps. Again, please check the links below at my Amazon store, and I hope this helps you on your healing journey. See you again.